Graziano, thank you first of all for being here with us. I would like to proceed first of all with my greetings on behalf of the radio, and I would like to thank you for this opportunity to speak together.
Thank you very much, Kostas, and thank you to all the staff of Rock Infection for having me. And also, it's really cool because the first Greek interview, so I'm quite excited to share some news about the band tonight.
Great. First of all, Graziano, how are things currently in Italy with the coronavirus? How do you experience that?
Yeah, we are basically in a standby situation with, for example, with the live situation for concerts, festival, etc. Now things are slowly restarting in many points of the society. For example, schools are starting to do in-person lessons and not only online lessons. Restaurants and clubs are starting to reopen, but I think that everything will restart completely in the winter / the end of 2021.
I think a similar situation we face also in Greece at the moment, but of course it was quite hard and harsh in your country more than in our country. And please share with us how does this influence the activities of the band? You shared about the concerts, etc. But in more specific, what does it mean for Jumpscare that you are facing this pandemic at the moment?
The lucky thing we have as Jumpscare that we build our own studio called Vault Lab. We also do, for example, other activities as musicians. So we have a small headquarters when all of us are working on it, but we are not able to do a full lineup rehearsal. We are using this time to start to develop some new ideas, some new things, and basically we are not stopped as band, but we are currently in a sort of hybrid situation. And we cannot rehearse in a full lineup because about the space and the restriction about having so many people in the right place. But we are focusing ourselves to more studio work, more setting up something in relation of course, the next things that will come in the future. So basically we are kind of in a training session. We try to do everything in the best way to develop something. For example, we start to write some new music, but we are not in process to record anything because it's kind of strange because we have an album to promote. It only had a few gigs in the promotion of Don't Close Your Eyes. So basically we are setting up everything to be prepared in the best way possible for the next season, basically.
I know, of course, that there were some plans, some gigs that were offered to you, supporting some good bands that didn't take place. Is it still the plan that after the pandemic you somehow reactivate this idea?
Yeah, basically everything is postponed. We got one Italian tour in support of Venom Inc., one gig in support of Ancient in Bologna, but we have a 5 days mini tour in the East Europe that we have to do. We don't know which country we are gonna hit, but will be in the Balkanic, of course, because we are getting in touch with the promoters, and we are working now with the media and a new booking agency from US. So basically, the plans are not changed. Everything is postponed. Of course, we have to deal with this strange situation, but with our management and booking agency, we are gonna extend those plans to have, of course, more gigs because we are sure that will be an overbooking because everything is stopped now. So when everything will restart 100%,
yeah, there will be a massive
we will
movement.
have yeah. And we are, I just want to add something special for Rock Infection Radio. We are now working in a collaboration with a really cool artist here in Napoli, which is from theater, because we are gonna setting up some custom stage clothing. So you will you will see a lot of photos when everything will be ready, because we are gonna cure everything about the live show, because we have this strange situation. We are working to perfect ourselves, the performance, but also the visual aspect in correlation of the playing of the music.
Yes, thank you for this exclusivity. And let's go a little bit further to your latest album. Just for me to share that Jumpscare is a relatively new, modern melodic death metal band. They released their latest album, Don't Close Your Eyes. And I would like from you, Graziano, if you could please share with us some information on your latest album and also the reactions on it.
Yeah, sure. This is our debut album, because we did some EPs and demo in the past, but as you know, Kostas, because we are friends for a long time, we changed a little bit of our style, because we changed also the lineup. In the past we had something of alternative metal with something new metal, but we changed drastically the style while the new frontman came into the band. The reaction were really good, because we were one of the best death metal album for Latin America, for the webzine called Headbangers Latin America, and we got ranked with some bands that we love. For example, we got next to Flash God Apocalypse, In Flames, Arch Enemy, etc. So it was really cool to say that we are part of this great compilation with all of those albums. And so we are next to our idols. So yeah, it's new. The album is still new, it's still fresh, because we played around 3-4 gigs in general, but the response was really great, because something unbelievable for us, since we are, as you said, new in the scene. Also, we changed a little bit of our style, so also for the fans that are already listening to Jumpscare, they had a kind of shock. And I want to say that we label ourselves modern melodic death metal, since of course we have a lot of influences from the Gothenburg sound, but also a lot of influences for the modern metal scene, a lot of metalcore and deathcore stuff. So basically we try to have something that it's more Swedish, more North European, and something going on more North American. I want to say some bands for those who don't know about us. Of course, In Flames, Children of Bodom, but also, for example, Winds of Plague and Chelsea Green, for example, as a new influence.
Great. So, Graziano, what are the plans and the next steps for Jumpscare?
Okay, as I said, we are focusing on give to people a new show, a new live show with clothes, lights, and it's something like mixing the theater thing with the metal. Not as, of course, as Rhapsody or power metal, but we are trying to create something around the concept of Jumpscare, the concept of the heavy orchestra with death metal sound. Of course, as I said in the beginning, we did some lights. We are working on it to get a visual thing. And of course, we had this collaboration with this important artist from Napoli, which is going to do the stage clothes. The plans are, of course, to promote the album. We, as I said, are working with the media and booking called the Death by Metal, which they are going to promote our music, of course, in worldwide, but focusing on the North America. And the other plans, of course, are to play the gigs that we had to postpone, and basically to have more gigs to do when everything will restart. We have some names. I can't do the names because everything is work in progress. But
I can imagine. Yes.
We will have the chance to support some great bands, and I hope that our proposal can be good for promoters or booking agent give us the chance to play with them, basically.
Sure.
And we are focusing on Europe, of course. European show. Even if we had some chance to go overseas, but we are focusing to North Europe and East Europe. So basically, if you want to have more information at the right time, please go on our website, tinyurl.com/jumpscare band, to have all the information about the upcoming activities of the band.
Good, great. Graziano, thank you very much. This was our short, but I think quite essential interview discussion, I would say. I would like to thank you once again for that.
Thank you. Thank you for the space, and thank you to Rock Infection for have us on the Midnight Manifesto. I'm really proud to do this interview, since I really followed you in the past episodes, and I really enjoyed the whole situation about Rock Infection. And also, as I said in the beginning, for me it's special because I love Greece, and this is my first interview for a Greek radio station. So thank you to everyone at Rock Infection, you, and also all the fans and listeners around the world.
Thank you, Graziano. Which song do you like to hear next?
I just want to hear the third track of our album called Heart Decay, since the message behind the song it's really strong, and we believe that a better world is possible, but a worse world is coming. So it's something about the mother nature and the relationship between human and nature. So since has this really important message, I want to give it a listen, to of course headbang to metal, but also to listen to carefully to the lyrics.
Good. Earth Decay from Jumpscare. Thank you very much, Graziano. Bye.